Collective, and welcome to my channel, NUBODI. I am Latriviette, and I will be doing a general reading for the collective audience today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber of mine, welcome back, and thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit the like button, though it does help out the channel. Just want to remind the new ones, and for those in the back, use your discernment when listening to tarot readings on the internet or anywhere. This is a collective reading. Not everything in the reading will pertain to you. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't claim it. Take what applies, let the rest fly. Use your discernment. Take responsibility for your own health and well-being, people. So I'm going to ring my singing bowl, clear my vibrations. Ring my singing bowl, clear my energy, raise my vibrations so that maybe we'll get a clear and accurate message for you and for me. Here we go. All right, now happy Tuesday. Tuesday it is. Hope everyone's having a great day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is for you when you receive this message. So the overall energy for this reading, I did a quick shuffle. It's Metamorphosis and Wizard of Awareness. All right, so immediately when I got the Wizard of Awareness is in reverse, by the way. And so immediately when I got Wizard of Awareness in the reverse, the energy that I felt was that someone's magic going against someone who is changing, transforming, leveling up, ascending is not working. So this could be you, collective, that's in a metamorphosis stage, like a butterfly transforming into something beautiful. So here's what actually the definition or the book says. First of all, Wizard of Awareness in reverse. It's card number 3. It's in reverse though. 3 is about growth and mastery. So again, someone who hasn't grown, who hasn't mastered self, who hasn't done the work, who is not ascending, is trying to come up against someone who has done the work, who is ascending, leveling up, transforming. It's card Metamorphosis is card number 25. 25 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection and introspection. To reach this level of metamorphosis where you're transforming not only physically but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you had to have gone within. 7 is about reflection, introspection, going within, saying, okay, I see my faults, I see the beauty in my faults. What do I need to change about myself? Card number 3, however, in the reverse says that's confirmation. Card number 3, it says it's warning you that too much force behind a desire for a specific outcome robs you of a true and full experience. Step back, take your energy away from your situation and focus on gratitude for every changing condition of life. So this could be for both the collective and the karmic. You know, for the collective, whatever you're going through, it's asking you to take a step back, reflect upon it, because you are growing, you are learning, you are moving forward. You're ascending, you're transforming. For the karmic, though, however, they're focused too much on your growth, your change, your evolution, that they can't focus on their own growth and mastery. So let's get into this message here. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Oh, snap. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy here as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Who's trying to stop the collective from transforming? Someone's trying to stop the collective relationship. So you got a relationship in the upright. It could be that someone doesn't want you to transform, because then you'll get into a new relationship. Somebody doesn't want you into a new relationship. You got a new relationship coming, collective. And for those of you who don't want a relationship or don't want to be in a relationship, the relationship could be with yourself. The relationship could be a new relationship with the Most High. They don't want you to have that either. The relationship could be a new relationship with Most High, Allah, universe, Jehovah, whoever it is, whoever this energy is that doesn't want you to be in a relationship with anyone, any person, place, or thing other than them. They don't want you transforming. They don't care who it's with, whether it's yourself or otherwise. Entity attachment. There's a relationship that has an entity attachment. There's already a relationship that has either they both have this entity or they each have their own entity. But nonetheless, there's a relationship out there that has an entity attachment. At any rate, collective, if someone's trying to send an entity to your relationship so that it transforms, but not in a good way. This relationship card is in the upright, which says that this is a positive relationship. It's doing well, prospering. And somebody doesn't want that. They want to send an entity to it or to someone in this relationship. Destruction. That's a big old tornado right there. Destruction is the Tower card. Someone's trying to send an entity to destroy your relationship, collective. So for someone, some of you who either just started a relationship, just met someone, or whether you're in it, been in it for like a few weeks, months, or whatever, someone's trying to destroy that. Trying to send a tower, a very destructive tower, which is this entity, to your relationship. Now, entity can show up in many ways. I'm not going to list all the ways that it can show up. Well, one way is infidelity in the relationship and getting the entity from someone else. So my last reading or my earlier reading, go check out my earlier reading, people. Hit that like button. My earlier reading talked about temptation. Okay. Temptation, someone's trying to tempt someone into destructive habits, destructive behavior. So they fall off their path or lose their way. And that's what this entity would do if it attaches to someone in this relationship. However, destruction or towers in the reverse. So that lets me know that whoever's trying to send a tower to this relationship with this entity's not going to make it there. The entity makes it there, it's going to be returned right back to where it came from before it even enters the doorway. Self-love. Self-love came out in the earlier reading today. So there must be a high note. Not a high note. It's not what I want to say. An emphasis. It's an emphasis on self-love for this to come out twice today in both of my readings. Self-love is in the reverse. Someone's definitely trying to send a tower of an entity to someone so that they wouldn't show themselves self-love and that the relationship will crumble. Lust. You got self-love in the reverse and you have lust in the reverse. Interesting. So this entity that someone is trying to send could be an entity of lust. There's a lot being sent to this relationship. I feel like this is a new relationship that just started for someone in the collective. They don't want one person to show themselves self-love, doing their hair, taking showers, getting manicures, pedicures. And you don't have to go out and spend $40, $50 getting manicures and pedicures each, like 40 for the mani, 40 for the pedi, or whatever the case may be. You can do them yourself. A lot of people do them themselves. The point is, whoever's sending this energy doesn't want someone in this relationship to take care of themselves. They don't want them to shower, do spiritual bathing, whatever that looks like for you, collective. However you show yourself love. It could just be meditating, it could be doing yoga, it could be going to the gym, it could just be taking time out, in your day to just chill and relax and regroup, recharge, refocus, whatever the case may be. Someone doesn't want you to do that. They feel like if you don't show yourself self-love, that your partner, your divine partner, your counterpart, your kingdom spouse won't find you attractive. They won't lust after you. They want to send this entity to your counterpart so that your counterpart lusts after someone else, preferably probably them, whoever's sending it. Lust is in the reverse, though. Once a divine union comes together, they make that connection. It's going to be very hard to break them, break those two apart. And the reason I say this is because if it's a divine masculine and a divine feminine who have done the work on themselves, by the time they come together, they're ready for this union. They know what this union means. So if there is someone who was in a relationship or just started talking to someone, and someone sent this entity to that person or to a person in the relationship to break them up, and it broke up, and that entity attached, there was lust, they cheated, infidelity, or whatever, there was never really a connection. Confirmation. There was never really a divine connection to begin with, okay? So, yeah, lust is in reverse, not happening. This divine counterpart of yours, collective, is not lusting after anyone else but you. Whether you do your self-love or not, that's the point here, though. This is unconditional love. Now, there might be a conversation like, okay, baby, you're smelling a little right now. You might need to take a shower. Or, love, you gained a few pounds. When we met, you was going to the gym. What happened? You want to talk about what's going on. Woo. But this person's not going to leave you because you gained a few pounds or because you smell a little ripe. Communication is going to be involved. So cut it out, Karmic. It's not going to work. It's not working. It's not going to work. Evil eye. They're sending the evil eye. They're pulling out all the stops here. They're pulling all the stops here to bust up this relationship. They're sending the evil eye either to your new relationship or to a relationship that they know that's about to begin for you, collective. So the advice here would be, keep doing your self-love. Keep doing your spiritual hygiene. Whatever it is that you are doing to level up and enter this metamorphosis stage, keep doing it. Because this person, I told you, Wizard of Awareness, my first instinct, my first intuitive nudge when I saw that card is that someone's throwing spell work and it's not working. They're throwing spell work against you, leveling up, against you transforming. And transformation, this metamorphosis, is not just mental, emotional, and spiritual. It's also physical confirmation. So keep doing what you do. Let's get some zodiacs here. Holy Spirit, what's the zodiacs involved in this energy, please and thank you. Whoop, whoop. So we got Virgo. I think we had Virgo in the earlier one. We got Aquarius and we got Gemini. So Virgo, Aquarius, and Gemini are the zodiac signs involved in this energy here. You could be one of these signs. They could be one of these signs. You could be none of these signs. All right, so let's get into it. Holy Spirit, who is this sending the collective all of this negativity, evil eye, entities, love spells? Wow. So there's not even love spells out here. So there could be a love spell to break you up. So that's not even out here. I meant to say self-love, trying to disrupt your self-love. Holy Spirit, who is this energy, please and thank you? Thief! Jesus. Thief is in the reverse. Thief in the shadow attributes talks about stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. So if someone wants to steal your love, what did I say? They wanted to send this lust energy towards your counterpart so they would not lust after you, but lust after them. They want to steal your boo thing, your babe, your honey. They want to steal them. Masculine, feminine, whoever it is, take it as resonates in your story. Whoever it is to you, they want them. And it may not even be, you have some people out there who like that cat and mouse game. They may not even know who you're with. You may not even receive the person yet. The person may not have come up in your physical energy. They've come up in your spiritual energy though. But anywho, they want who you with. They want to steal from you. They want to steal them from you. They want to take them. I took your man. I took your woman. I took your girl. What they call? I forget. I think it was Trey Songz. Mr. Steal Your Girl. It's a masculine. Ooh. All right then. It's a masculine who wants to be king. Has excessive feelings of entitlement. They feel like they're entitled to your woman. Divine masculines in the collective. It's not going to happen though. They don't have enough vuspa to steal your divine counterpart. So there's a king out here who's a thief. That's all they do is steal. Whatever they have, whatever they've gained, they've stolen off the backs of others through spell work. They didn't work for it. I mean, technically they did. They did the work, the spell work. Unless they hired someone else to do the spell work, then technically, no, they did not do any work. But this king here, whatever this king wants, he uses spell work to get it. Engineer. So engineer fell on its side. Engineer talks about using mechanistics solutions without regard of emotional consequences. This is a hacker. Someone who uses computer, laptops, cell phones, Wi-Fi, VPNs, whatever they can to steal. This is a hacker, scammer. Talent for designing resolutions for common dilemmas. Child nature. Child nature is in the reverse. Child nature in the shadow attributes talks about tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. They could use animal sacrifices in their spell work. This is an abusive king. Doesn't care about the environment. This is someone who's a father figure. This could be your father, their father. Collective, this could be father of your children. This could be your father. Interesting. So you got a father figure out here who wants to bust up your relationship. They don't want you to be with anyone. Y'all see that orb right there? I saw it. So that's who we're talking about right now. But we'll get the tea on that person. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective? Please and thank you. Rest and rejuvenate. Rest and rejuvenate falls upon thief. They did a lot of work to steal from you, collective. Could be your energy that they're trying to steal from, so that you're always tired, so that you can't work, so that you can't manifest your blessings, your desire. Stealing. Thief talks about stealing creative ideas, money, affection, stealing anything. You may need to rest, recharge, take you a spiritual bath. Card number 19. 19 reduces to 10. That cycle has completed. So they can no longer do these things. That's why a lot of them are in the reverse, because it's not working, no longer working. Why? This king is asking why nothing is working. Why you just chilling, resting, relaxing, recharging. This masculine here is in a lotus position, just meditating, just chilling. Looks like he doesn't have a care in the world. Why is card number 31? 31 reduces to 4. 4 is about structure and stability. This person, this entitled king, is asking why nothing is working to destroy your structure and stability. After everything that they have sent to you, they sent the entity to you. They sent lust spells, love spells, evil eye, and some more stuff, and it's not working. You're still getting the relationship, the divine union that the divine has sent to you. You're still getting that. Second time attachment has come, asking why the attachment has not attached to you. It's card number 5. 5 is usually about conflict, chaos, and challenges. They're asking why you're resting and chilling when they sent an attachment to you. Why the attachment is not disturbing your life. That's because the attachment has not attached. You're protected, collective. This is the second time attachment has come out. Thinking woman. Thinking woman gives me Queen of Swords vibes. This woman looks like she's at the steps of a library. Like first thing that came to mind was Congress, Library of Congress, but looks like a library. There's a rack of books in front of her. Queen of Swords is someone who's articulate, intelligent, speaks well, diplomatic, knows how to communicate with people without being ratchet. Well, she can be ratchet now. Don't get it twisted. It's card number 47. Someone could be 47. Someone could be born in 1974. Someone could be born April 7th. That's Aries energy. 47 reduces to 11. There's justice coming for this thinking woman. That's why she's resting. She already knows ahead of time what's coming. To the sea. This is another rest and relaxation card. This is another sailing off to calmer waters type card. This thinking woman already knows, whether consciously or unconsciously, that she's about to sail off into calmer waters. where she will be able to, what's the word? Doggone it. Reflect and go inward with peace. Sailing off to calmer waters. Oh, sure. What else do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? This energy is going back to where it came from. This entity is going back to the person that conjured it. This entity is not happy about being disturbed and not being able to do what the entity was called to do. Sucks for whoever sent that entity. Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? Please and thank you. That's too many cards. Got universe, balance, triumph, and success. Shadow. Shadow's on its side though. You're about to be blessed with everything that you desire, collective, because you faced your shadow side, triumphant and successful. And that's something that's an ongoing thing. That's not something like, okay, me and the shadow had a fight, I won, and be gone with you. Your shadow's a part of you, just like the light within you is a part of you. Some people have more light than others. Some people have more light than shadow. Some people have more shadow than light. The object is to learn when to use both and when to put away. Have a balanced mental, emotional, physical, spiritual life. Holy Spirit, what do we need to know about this energy as it relates to the collective, please and thank you? Love begins. Trying to block your love. What did I tell you? That was the first card out. Relationship. Trying to block your love life. They don't want you to have love, whether it's for self or someone else or others. Someone really does not want you to have love. This father figure really just this father figure just does not want you to be in a relationship, but they're sending lust spells to the counterpart so that the counterpart would either cheat on you and leave you. Please go check out my earlier video, because the earlier video talks about temptation and what that looks like. So say, for example, they sent this lust spell to your counterpart, collective, and that would look like someone hopping into your counterpart's DMs under fake accounts, fake whatever, striking up a conversation, trying to get your counterpart's number, trying to meet up, hook up, that sort of thing. But your counterpart is ducking and dodging and reflecting or deflecting these offers. Temptation can look like this person stalking your counterpart, watching their moves. If they know who this is, where they frequent, if they go to Starbucks every morning at 8:03, they're gonna show up at Starbucks and, hey, what you drinking? Let me buy that. Whatever the however that looks like. I haven't flirted in a long time. It's been a while. But anywho, the advances have been rejected. But they're still trying, though. They're trying to block your love life. Wisdom. Wisdom is in reverse. Wisdom falls upon why. Wisdom is the Hierophant in traditional tarot. Hierophant is about like higher learning, higher uh, education, institutions like church, could be secret societies type thing. It's in the reverse. So it's negative. It's karmic. But with wisdom here, they didn't on wisdom being on top of why, wisdom in reverse being on top of why gives me the energy that they didn't have enough knowledge about you, how you operate, who you like, what you like. They didn't have enough wisdom about you. They thought that they did. So the Y card, you have a fairy that is reaching down to a book with wings. I always call that book with wings the Akashic Records. If you're not familiar with the Akashic Records, the Akashic Record is like your book of life. It is your personal information. No one should be in your Akashic Records but you. To go into someone's Akashic Records without permission, so if you're not getting a reading and you're giving the person permission, which you shouldn't, you're giving a person permission to go into your Akashic Records to do a reading. You don't need that. Anyways, there should not be anyone in your Akashic Records. To go into someone's Akashic Records without permission is a violation. Spiritual laws, karmic laws, galactic laws, universal laws. So someone might have peeked into your Akashic Records. If they were able to get information, they were only able to get a certain amount or something specific. They were only allowed to see something. And so whatever information that they got, or they thought that they got, they thought that it was enough to attack you. They thought they knew. They didn't have the wisdom. They didn't have the spiritual wisdom, the spiritual knowledge to attack your love. In addition to that, they didn't think you had the wisdom of who was attacking your love life. They didn't think you had the wisdom to know who was coming towards you, your counterpart. Man, they thought you was boo boo the fool. They thought you weren't up on game. They thought even if you weren't conscious of it, unconsciously you had this information. And until you was awakened to your path, excuse me, until you was awakened to your path, you were just being led or guided towards where you need to be and do what you needed to do until you awakened to what was going on. But they thought you didn't know. They thought you didn't have the wisdom to go after your divine counterpart. So this is someone who probably faked the funk, maybe faking a twin flame, soulmate type thing, thinking that you wouldn't know who was who, what was what. And so if this is your father or someone else's father, like say someone you dated or whatever, could be like grandfather, uncle, something like that, who's doing this, who doesn't want you to be in a relationship. They thought you weren't wise. They thought you weren't spiritually wise to know that you have a divine counterpart coming in. Light. Light is the sun card in traditional tarot. It's Aries energy. Some there's gonna be some light shown upon the situation. You didn't have the wisdom, if you didn't have the knowledge as to who's doing what, you're about to get it. It's card number 19. 19 reduces to 10. Something has completed. This cycle, this karmic cycle for you, all this energy coming from this right here, that has completed. It's another reason why the spell work and the entity and all of that they're sending and doing, the evil eye, has not worked. You've already leveled up out of this karmic energy. Metamorphosis was the first card out. You have already transformed so high and above whatever this is that they're sending that it's not reaching you. So if there's an entity that they sent to your door, you're not at that address anymore. They're like, wait a minute, isn't it the address you gave to me? So as I stated, this entity is going back to where it came from, and it's angry that someone conjured them up to do something that they're unable to do. So now they're about to wreak some havoc on whoever sent them out and about. Conflict and defeat. This person is struggling. They weren't able to defeat you. It's card number 5. 5 is about chaos, conflict, and challenges. It's in the reverse, though. You're about to get some, this is about to shed light on this whole situation. If you maybe have inklings, nudges, or maybe little information as to what's going on, you're going to get confirmation. You're going to get more information. You're going to be like, they did what? They said who? You may not get confirmation about sending the entity and evil eye and stuff like that, because that's done in the dark. They're not going to, unless they told somebody, unless they were smart enough to write it down or texting in the group chat. Awareness. It's in the reverse. Awareness is card number 1. Is that the Fool card? That's the Magician card. What did I tell you? Somebody's magic ain't magicking. Wizard of Awareness was the first card that came out. It's in the reverse. Wizard of Awareness is in reverse. Awareness is in reverse. This is the Magician card in traditional tarot. Somebody's magic ain't magicking no more. They weren't able to defeat you, and they cannot defeat you. You have leveled up in vibration so high, they can't reach you. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Do more. Do it harder. Go hard or go home. Let's get the tea. Let's get the tea. You want my tea? I'm going to use my tea cards. Holy Spirit. Hold that thought. We got to get tea in a minute. Use the Shaman Soul cards. Shaman Dream cards. Holy Spirit, what's the last message before the tea? What do we need to know about this situation as it relates to the collective, please and thank you. I just bent a card so someone could be bent out of shape that they magic ain't magicking no more. And don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that their magic never worked. For a lot of you, it did work. For a lot of you, you were slacking on your self-love. And I believe I said that earlier today too as well. A lot of you could have been slacking on your self-love. Maybe you weren't getting your hair cut like you used to every week. Maybe you weren't getting your weave done, your braids done, your locks done. Whatever it is, you might have been confirmation. You might have been slacking on that. There's no judgment. Get back on it. Cleanse your energy. Maybe you were slacking on your spiritual hygiene. Cleansing your home, cleansing your energy, cleansing your car, your handbag, your wallet, saying your affirmations, whatever it is. I don't want to put all your business out there, but whatever it is you were doing, get back on it. Maybe you got back on it, and that's why and how you leveled up. Overflow, overwhelmed, and plenty. This is about overflow of abundance. It's coming to you, collective. Card number 43. 43 reduces to 7. 7 is about reflection, introspection. It's also about knowledge, spirituality, and mastery. You've mastered self. You're going to be overflowing with abundance of wealth and prosperity. And keep in mind, wealth doesn't necessarily have to be monetary value. It could be your health. Your health is your wealth. You don't have good health, how you going to work? You don't have good health, how you going to take care of your family? Transpersonal, the watches. The watches always gives me ancestral energy. There's a being on top of this mountain, stone mountain. It's in the reverse though, gives me the energy of ancestors walking away. Transpersonal in the reverse falls upon wisdom in the reverse. Gives me the energy that someone didn't get the ancestral knowledge or permission from the ancestors to do what they did, and they did it. Ancestors walked away. They no longer watching over them. Somebody feels overwhelmed. They're feeling overwhelmed about what they did because they got stuff coming back to them. They got a lot of stuff coming back to them. Card number 60. Somebody could be 60. Someone could be born in June. That is Gemini and Cancer energy. 60 reduces to 6. It's about balance and harmony. It's in the reverse though. They're not okay. They're not okay. They're overwhelmed. They got plenty of stuff coming to them, but it's not the abundance and prosperity they thought they were gonna get. They're not watched, they're not protected, and they're overwhelmed because they feel something is different. They feel something is different. Resonating. Then the reverse. Got this blue energy. This could be a water sign. This is a whale. Could be Kaiser. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could just be the energy. Doesn't have to be those exact signs. But something's not resonating with them. Their current reality is not resonating with them. They know something is different. They're not protected. They're feeling overwhelmed. They are not okay. Intentionality. In the reverse. Eye of the needle. They were very intentional in what they sent to you. They were very intentional. Can't say that they that wasn't intended for you. It was definitely intended for you. It's card number 17. 17 reduces to 8. 8 is about manifestation. It's in the reverse though. The intentions that they sent out got voided. Null and void. You're in such a high vibration that's like shooting an arrow to someone who's 3,000 feet away. What does the arrow do? It's going and then it goes down and it just goes into the ground. It's not getting its intended target. That's what this is. Somebody can't relate to that. It's not resonating with them. Why what they're doing is not working. 61. Resonating is card number 61. Somebody's in their 60s. 61 reduces to 7. 7 about reflection and introspection. It's in the reverse though. They did something impulsively. That's why the ancestors walked away with this Watcher's card. The Eye of the Needle. This card was real specific about someone focusing too much on someone else and not on their own journey. It's not manifesting. They're not understanding why whatever they're doing. Maybe at one time, whatever they did to you, collective, it did work. Maybe you didn't know what was going on or what you were experiencing. But then when you was awakened to what was going on, you started making changes in your life and moved differently. That's when all this stopped. Gathering around the power of the community. There was more than one person. There was more than just this king father figure here. This king father figure had some help, and they're walking away. Power of community. Excuse me. They thought that there was power in numbers, and here's the thing: they already knew from out the gate that you were powerful. Why would they need numbers? Why couldn't it have been just a 101 thing? Yeah. So this group right here, they're disbanding. They're walking away. They're like, nah, we see how you getting jacked up. You said what? And they still living large? Nah. So they're not happy about the fact that they put in this work. They sent a tornado, not like a physical tornado, but they sent a tower to you. Excuse me, confirmation Bert. And it went to nowhere. You ever watch a tornado and how it fizzles out? Like it comes in and it touched down and it's destroying everything and hopping over houses, over this house and got that house, and you like, how did it just hop over this house? I used to watch the tornado documentaries. And then when it was done, you could see it losing steam. And first it was this big, it was and then, after a little bit, however a little bit is, it fizzles out. That's what this is. They came in like a tornado to wreck your life until you powered up. I cannot remember if that is from. I feel like the original or the first Mortal Kombat. That used to be my game. Anyways, they're losing energy. They're losing power, even in numbers. And everybody's starting to disband. They're seeing things are not working out the way that they thought, the way that they hoped, and the way that it was. So maybe they were living high off the hog, off of your energy with this thief card here. They stole some stuff from you, whether it was energy, whether it was creative ideas, your intellectual property, lawyer up, whether it was your money, wherever and however they got it. So whatever, and then they kept doing it. And so that's the thing with thieves, right? A thief doesn't go big and then go home. They go little. Oh, let me get a little bit here. Oh, we got that. Okay, let's go over here and get this little bit here. And then they keep doing it until they get caught. And they're caught. So now let's get this tea here right here. Holy Spirit, what's the tea on this King Father figure right now? What do we need to know about this King Father figure, please and thank you? As it relates to the collective. Water sign. What did I say? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So this king is a water sign. King about to pass away. This says expired with the ED. That is past tense. It says departed, past tense. Past tense. So time is a man-made construct. What time we got going on here? 49:02 on the clock. Time is a man-made construct. So they could have passed in the ethers. It's about to trickle on down to them in the physical. So if they're still walking around, and you know this person, they're still walking around, trust and believe their time is almost up. We got flame. Twin flame in the reverse. This is not your twin flame, though. It says not your twin flame, false twin flame. It's in the reverse because they're trying to be your twin flame. What did I say? So they sent this entity, lust, evil eye, self-love, destroyer, spell, whatever, towards your counterpart so that they can be seen as your counterpart. They are not. They want to be seen as your twin flame. It's not happening, Captain. It's not happening. Blase. This person is bored and uninterested in life. And the reason for that is because you cut cords, whether you're conscious of it or not. Maybe the Most High, maybe your ancestors, archangels, cut the cords. When the cords were cut, you took back your energy, you took back your power, took back your life. Now, this person was living off of your energy, off of your powder, like you was a freaking battery. Living high off the hog, yo. They thought their magic was your magic. No, they thought, they thought their magic was their magic. Their magic was your magic. And when you cut that cord, they no longer had any magic. They no longer had whatever shine and glow, whatever spark that you had. They thought it was theirs. They thought that's what they had until you walked away and took off. You're like, give me that back. And you snatched it like Effie's wig. So now they're uninterested and bored with life because they don't have that spark. They don't have any of the energy or whatever they had when your energy, when they were connected to your energy. Man, that took a long time to get out. What the hell? Somebody pregnant. We got pregnancy test here. It's in the reverse though. Somebody's pregnant, but they ain't telling this father figure here. Hold on. The person this father figure is with, they got someone pregnant. Either this person doesn't want this father figure to know that they are pregnant, or they didn't have it, or they're pregnant by someone else. This person feels betrayed. Feel betrayed, duped, stabbed in the back, bamboozled. They feel betrayed because they thought that they were going to get a level up off of you, collective. And for a minute they may have, but there was a bigger level up that they were trying to get to. The ultimate level up. And they're not getting there. They feel betrayed, bamboozled, hoodwinked. This person's a gold digger. I ain't saying he a gold digger, but he is. Money hungry, materialistic. That's all this person cares about. We got wolf in sheep's clothing in the reverse. This person wants to come back to you. They want to act like everything is all good, and it's not all good. So this could have happened in the springtime. Springtime just, we still in the spring. Yeah, springtime is April, May. March, April, May. We're still in the springtime. Maybe it happened last spring, and the effects of it is showing up now. We got a karmic, mature lady in the mix. An older woman. So older woman could be involved. This older woman could be the one that's pregnant. That ain't trying to tell nobody she pregnant because she pregnant by somebody else. The scandals. Scandalous. All right, I'm going to get a few. Close out. Unapologetic. Sorry, but not sorry. This person want to come back to you. They're not sorry. They're not sorry for anything that they have done. Even though they're going through it, they're not sorry though. So they don't really care. They're only after you. If they're coming to you, they're coming to you because they are broke. They don't have a place to stay. And they want you to care for them. Care about them, but care for them. Take care of them. You got some frenemies in the mix. Your ops, They don't want to be your ops anymore. They're getting hit with that karma. They don't want to be your ops anymore. But it's too late. They already hopped on that op side. That fake friend. They want to come back, but they can't come back. They can't come back not because I don't want them back. I don't care if you take them back or not. They can't come back because they're not your vibrational match to be in your energy. And so it's not going to work anyways. Somebody's bound. Somebody's stuck in the drama that they're in. So this karmic king father figure could be bound to this older mature lady, karmic mature lady in the reverse. They're stuck together. They did some stuff together. They could have been in this shenanigans. And at the first of the start of this, I said, I know, I'm gonna end right there and throw these cards. I said that there could be a relationship. Either somebody in this relationship got an entity attachment, or they both have an entity attachment. They might have their different entities, or they might have the same entity that's tying them together. What did I say? Did I not say that? Roll that back because I did. We're gonna get some positive movement forward. 5150. You don't know what that is, look that up. Someone could be committed, mentally unstable. Someone could have mental health issues but are not tending to it, or not, like they may have medication but they're not they don't want anyone to know that they have mental health issues. So either they're not on medication or they're not taking their medication, but they're crashing out. Maybe they weren't diagnosed and they should be, but they're about to crash out, or they're crashing out because the spell work is coming back to them. How does that look like? Or what does that look like? That looks like mental health issues. Now, don't get me wrong. Not everyone that has mental health issues got an entity. So don't come for me because I come back. Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit. What are some forward movements for the collective, please? And thank you. We got manifestation and peace. I don't read these cards backwards because these are positive cards. Manifestation and peace. You are manifesting the peace in your life. Twice we had calm of waters, sailing off the calmer waters. You don't have that peace in your life right now. Learn how to cultivate it without having to, what's the word? Some people can't remove themselves from their situation at this moment. Learn how to cultivate that peace while you're in that chaos. Does that make sense? Hope it does. Let's get this angel number so I can roll out. Got things to do, people. We got 579. Angel number 579 says, ooh, came right to it. Energy shifts. You will feel energized when you make a good choice. Making a choice, even a difficult one, will feel liberating and leave you energized. So let's pause right there. It says making a choice, even a difficult one. Making a choice and not making a choice is making a choice. Making a choice that is not right for you can leave you feeling empty, exhausted, and numb. Your angels want you to examine each choice and the physical feelings that occur afterwards. And this is important because I am a holistic health practitioner and I do a lot of holistic health and wellness workshops. And I tell my clients, pay attention to what you eat. A lot of people are eating things that are not good for them, but they're also eating things that don't agree with them. So, for example, I love me some ice cream. Ice cream don't love me. When I eat ice cream, I hear it. You can hear it. It's very rude. So pay attention. That's what you're being asked to do. When you make a choice, sit with how you're feeling. So another example of that would be you coming out the club at 3 a.m. and your car is across that alley down there. The alley is dark, not lit, no lights. and you look down that alley, and in your gut, in your whole entire being is telling you, don't walk down that alley. Go all the way around where it's lit, where there's people out there, where there's cameras out there, where there's, everything out there to help protect you better. And your body is telling you don't do it. And you do it. And then there's something down there waiting on you. Some crackhead down there thinking you have money, thinking you have drugs or whatever, and attacks you, right? Sit with how you feel when you got to make a decision. Are you happy? Are you excited? Are you joyful? Or are you frightened, nervous? Whatever that feeling is, that's your answer. Analyze your physical stamina today and link it to recent choices that you have made. So that is your assignment. Oh, don't go there. That is your assignment. And I thank you for joining me. That's your message. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought of the reading. And I'll see you on the next one.